Hey Scorpio, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 22nd, 2024. This is for Scorpio. Last shuffle coming out for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. So, Scorpio, we have creative endeavor and loss. Oh, Lord. Spirit is asking you to be very creative with what you've lost or what's happening in your space. It's saying that it's making room for you to partake in something creative or something that's all your own, that perhaps you have other hobbies or interests. There's a loss that you've incurred, and it's important that you use that time wisely, whatever it was that you've lost or whoever it was that you've lost. It's like this is giving you time to pursue some things that you have put on the hold or that you had no time for or you kind of just put to the on the back burner. It's time now, like you have to accept the loss that you've incurred and to pursue something, put a renewed energy into something creative that may actually be an outlet for your emotions, because you may be on the surface like it's okay, I don't know why I feel so disconnected from this loss. And it would be almost important that you do something artistic and very creative, right? And whether that be painting, sketching, um, shoot, sculpting, music, doing something with nature, dance, uh, shoot, photography, writing. It's important that you put your emotions into these things, because it's almost as though you're starting to cut yourself away from your feelings. With the creative endeavor, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Six of Wands, you're going to be like successfully like the Ice Queen in a second. Spirit is asking you, and this is not gender specific at all, but Spirit is asking you very strongly to um, put a lot of energy into accepting what has been lost, and then putting all those things into maybe a heartfelt letter, an apology. I'm sorry that I lost you, or I'm sorry that I lost this, or you know, but I have room for new at this point. And they're saying that you could successfully turn something around, right? With gratitude for the time that you have, with gratitude for what now you can do creatively, right? You may be a very artistic person. You may be into photography. You may be into all these other things that you just didn't have time for. You kind of like disconnected from because of whatever it was that you were dealing with, that now may be lost. And it's like Spirit's almost like you have to accept this, that for what it is, right? And have conviction about seeing it differently. See this situation as something where now I'm free to pursue something, to connect myself back to nature, to connect myself back through music or whatever it is, whatever creative pursuits that I didn't have time for before. Okay. And they're showing a lot of success in that, a lot of success in that. Discovery is Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. You may discover a passion that you've ignored for a long time, a passion that may have felt trapped and locked away. You may have had a writer's block. You may have had all kinds of blockages. You may have been a musician in the past. Like when you were younger, you were like, oh my gosh, I used to play piano. I used to freaking dance. I used to be an amazing artist. I used to be a decorator, a designer, and I stopped doing it. But you might discover a passion, un, unparalleled, right, that you've ignored, to the point where you may start ignoring people and cutting people out just so that you could pursue this passion. Like, I don't have time for this. I got to finish my piece, which is a beautiful thing, man. When you turn your pain into profit, because I'm seeing someone who's highly successful with this. The conflict is the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords. The conflict is you may feel, for some of you, you may not have ever had the chance to explore something that these options. You may not have been able to explore something and connect in this way. You may have always wanted to, but never had the time. So Spirit is saying, take these moments, right? The conflict would be, there's so many different mediums to express myself in, right? And the conflict also may be that you still may be in that place of feeling trapped and not able to accept that you may have lost something or someone. And Spirit is saying that the reason for this is because you may not have had time to navigate through what you could do with your free time. You may never have had this kind of free time, truly. Like you know, to pursue some passion. Some of you may still feel victimized, and Spirit is asking you to free yourself of that feeling. That it's an illusion that you're being victimized. A lot of this is illusion. All of the negativity and everything that you may have experienced is an illusion. They're saying that this is something that was meant to happen uh, to reconnect you to your passions that perhaps you never had a chance to explore. I kid you not, almost every Scorpio, and I've said this before, every Scorpio that I've met either has a beautifully decorated home or it's so clean it feels like a facility. You know what I mean? Like I don't care how many kids. I had a friend who had 6 kids, and her house, she had the same furniture and the same condition for, I don't know, 10 years. Every time I see her, she's moved and the place is still immaculate. And I'm like, how did she do it? And it's not just immaculate, but it's like the color, the choices of color, and the placement of things. It was unbelievable. I was like, your house is always too perfect, man. There's no such thing as too perfect, but I guess so, right? But you might have some kind of hidden gift of design that you never got a chance to really truly pursue. And I think that it's time that you do, according to this. I hope this makes sense. I really do, because this sounds like there's someone here that has an unparalleled success awaiting them, but they're still kind of caught up in the how could this happen to me energy, when Spirit is saying you must accept it. And it's not that it happened to you, it kind of happened for you. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo main signs. We also have a Cancer or another Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Aries or Sagittarius. So you could be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp or Libra Scorpio cusp. We also have Aquarius Pisces cusp, Pisces Aries cusp, or Gemini Cancer cusp or Cancer Leo cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.